Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Rama. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
No, dear Prabhuji, we are unable to hear you. We are unable to hear you, Prabhuji.
Hare. No, it's okay.
Yes, yes.
Who's the coordinator today?
Radha Mataji and Sashmita Mataji are the coordinators.
Oh, Radha Mataji and Sashmita.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
So Kirtan is already done.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So I chant the shlokas, Bhagavad Gita. Anybody is ready to chant Gita shlokas? Second chapter. Okay. Manas Ranjan is ready. Okay. I'll chant. Today I'll chant. Tomorrow you can start. Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sanjaya Uvacha Tam Tata Kripaya Vishnam Ashruponakshalekshana Vishidantamidam Vakyam Uvacha Madhusudanaha Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Kutastva Kashmalamidam Vishame Samupastitam Anarajustam Asvargyam Akirti Karam Arjuna Klaivyam Gama Partha Naitatvai Upapadyate Shudra Hidaya Daurabhalyam Chaktotishta Parantapa Arjuna Uvacha Katam Bhishram Aham Sankhe Dronam Cha Madhusudana Ishubhi Pratiyosyami Pujaha Varisudana Gurun Ahatva Hi Mahanubhavan Shreyo Bhoktum Bhaksham Api Haloke Hatvartha Kamam Cha Gurum Iheva Punjiyo Bhoga Rudhira Pratigdhan Nachayata Vidma Kaitaram Nagariyo Yadva Jayama Yadivano Jayayu Yan Eva Hatvana Vijivisham Sas Te Vasutam Pramuke Dharta Rashtraha Karpanna Dosha Pahata Sabhava Prichami Tvam Dharma Samoda Chetaha Yashya Nishitam Rohitan Me Shishyasteham Sadimam Tvam Prapannam Nahi Prapashyami Amanupadyat Yachoktam Uchoshanam Indriyanam Avapabhuma Asapatna Vriddam Rajyam Suranam Apichadipatyam Sanjaya Uvacha Evam Ukta Rishikesham Gudakesha Parantapaha Nayosya iti Govindam Uktva Tushnim Babuvaha Tam Uvacha Rishikeshaha Prahasan Iva Bharata Senayor Uvayo Madhye Vishidantam Idam Vachaha Shri Bhagavan Vacha Ashochan Anuvashocastvam Pragyavadam Cha Bhasase Katasun Agatasun Cha Nanu Shochanti Panditaha Natu Evaham Jatu Nasam Nattam Nema Janadipaha Nachayavana Bhavishyamaha Sarve Vayam Ataha Param Dehinosvani Yatha Dehe Kaumaram Yovanam Jara Tatha Dehantara Prapti Dhiras Tatrana Muhyati Matra Spashasta Kaunteya Sitoshna Sukha Dukha Daha Agama Paino Anityas Tam Titikshas Bharata यमीना व्यतयन्ति एते पुरुषं पुरुषर्षभा समादुःखा सुखम धीरम स्व अमृतवाय कल्पते नासतो विद्यते भावो ना भावो विद्यते सतः उभयोरपि दृष्ट अन्तास् त्वनयोर्तत्त्वदर्शिभिः अविनाशी तद्विद्धि येन सर्वमिदं ततं विनाशम अवयस्यस्य न कश्चित् कर्तुमर्हति अंतवंत इमे देहा नित्य उक्ता शरीरिणः अनाशिनो अप्रमेयस्य तस्माद्युध्यस्य भारता य एनं वेति हन्तारं यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम् उभौ तौ न विजानीतो नायं हन्ति न हन्यते न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्यो शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे वेद विनाशिनं नित्यं य एनम् अजमव्ययम् कथं सा पुरुषः पार्था कं घातयति हन्तिकम् पासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरो अपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि नैनं छिन्दन्ति शस्त्राणि नैनं दहति पावकः न चैनं क्लेदयन्ति आपो न शोषयति मारुतः अच्छेदो अयम अदायो अयम अक्लेदो अशोष एव च नित्य सर्वगतः स्थानो अचलो अयम सनातनः अव्यक्तो अयम अचिन्तो अयम अविकार्यो अयम उच्यते तस्मादेवं विदित्वैनं नानुशोचतुम् अर्हसि अथ चैनं नित्यजातं नित्यं वा मन्यसे मृतं तथापि त्वं महाबाहो नैनं शोचितुम् अर्हसि जातसि हि ध्रुवो मृत्यु ध्रुवं जन्म मृतस्य च तस्मात् अपरिहार्यर्थे नातं शोचितुम् अर्हसि अव्यक्तादीनि भूतानि व्यक्तमध्यानि भारत अव्यक्तानि धनानि एव तत्र का परिदेवना आश्चर्यवत् पश्यति कश्चिदेनम् आश्चर्यवद् वदति तथैव चान्यः आश्चर्यवत् चैनम् अन्यः शृणोति श्रुत्वापि एवं वेद न चैव कश्चित् देहि नित्यम् अबद्धो अयं देहे सर्वस्य भारत तस्मात् सर्वाणि भूतानि न त्वं शोचितुम् अर्हसि स्वधर्मम् अपि सावेक्ष्य न विकम्पितुम् अर्हसि धर्माधि युद्धाश्रेयो अन्यात् क्षत्रियस्य न विद्यते यदिच्छया चोपपन्नं स्वर्गद्वारम् अपावृतं सुखिनः क्षत्रियाः पार्था लभन्ते युद्धम् ईदृशम् अथ चेत्त्वम् इमं धर्म्यं संग्रामं न करिष्यसि तथा स्वधर्मं कीर्तिं च हित्वा पापं वाप्स्यसि अकीर्तिं चापि भूतानि कथयिष्यन्ति ते अव्ययम् सम्भविष्यस्य च कीर्तिः मरणात् अतिरिच्यते भयादरणात् उपरतं मंस्यन्ते त्वां महारथः येषा च त्वं बहुमतो भूत्वा यास्यसि लाघवम् अवाच्यवादांश्च बहून् विदिष्यन्ति तवाहितः निन्दन्तस्तव सामर्थ्यं ततो दुःखतरं नु किम् हतो वा प्राप्स्यसि सर्गं जिता वा भोक्ष्यसे महीम् तस्मादुत्तिष्ठ कौन्तेय युद्धाय कृतनिश्चयः सुख दुःखे समे कृत्वा लाभ लाभो जया जयो ततो युद्धाय युज्यस्व नैवं पापम् अवाप्स्यसि एष ते अभिहिता सांख्ये बुद्धियोगे तु इमां शृणु बुद्ध्या युक्तो यया पार्था कर्मबन्धं प्रहास्यसि नेहा विक्रमनाशो अस्ति प्रत्यवायो न विद्यते स्वल्पमपि अस्य धर्मस्य त्रायते महतो भयात् व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धि एकेह कुरुनन्दन बहुशाखाय अनन्तश्च बुद्धयो अव्यवसायिनाम् यामिमां पुष्पितं वाचं प्रवदन्ति अविपश्चितः वेदवादरतः पार्था नान्यत् आस्ति इति वादिनः कामात्मनः स्वर्गपरा जन्म कर्म फला प्रधान क्रिया विशेष बहुलां भोगैश्वर्य गतिं प्रति भोगैश्वर्य प्रसक्तानां तया अभृत चेतसां व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धि समाधौ न विधीयते त्रैगुण्या विषया वेदा निस्त्रैगुण्य भवार्जुना निर्द्वंद्वो नित्य सत्वस्थो निर्योक्षेम आत्मवान। यावन अर्थ उदपाने सर्वतः संप्लुतोदके तावान सर्वेषु वेदेषु ब्राह्मणस्य विजानतः। कर्मणि एव अधिकारहते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्म फल हेतुः मा ते संगवस्तु अकर्मणि योगस्थः कुरु कर्माणि संगम त्यक्त्वा धनंजय सिद्धि असिद्ध्यो समो भूत्वा समत्वं योग उच्यते। दूरेण हि अवरम कर्मा बुद्धि योगा धनंजय बुद्धौ शरणमन्विच्छ कृपणः फल हेतवः बुद्धि युक्तो जहातीह उभे सुकृत दुष्कृते तस्माद् योगाय युज्यस्व योगः कर्मसु कौशलम्। कर्मजं बुद्धि युक्ता हि पदं त्यक्त्वा मनीषिणः जन्म बन्धा विनिर्मुक्तः पदं गच्छन्ति अनामयम्। यदा ते मोह कलिलं बुद्धिर्गति तरिष्यति तदा गन्तासि निर्वेदं श्रोतव्यस्य श्रुतस्य च। श्रुति विपरीता निपन्ना ते यदा स्थास्यति निश्चला समाधौ अचला बुद्धिः तदा योगम् अवाप्स्यसि। अर्जुन उवाच स्थितप्रज्ञस्य का भाषा समाधिस्तस्य केशव स्थितिधि किं प्रभाषेत किमासीत वर्जेत किं। श्रीभगवानुवाच प्रजाहति यदा कामान् सर्वपार्थमनोगतान् आत्मनेवात्मना तुष्टः स्थितप्रज्ञः उच्यते। दुःखेषु अनुद्विग्नमनः सुखेषु विगता स्पृहः वीतराग भया क्रोधा सिद्धिर्मुनि उच्यते। यह सर्वत्र नाभिनेहस्य तत्तत्प्राप्य शुभा अशुभम नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता। यदा संहरते चायं कूर्मो अंगानीव सर्वशः इंद्रियाणि इंद्रियार्थेभ्यः तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता। विषया विनिवर्तन्ते निराहारस्य देहिनः रसवर्जरसोऽपि यस्य परं दृष्ट्वा निवर्तते। यततो हि अपि कौन्तेय पुरुषस्य विपश्चितः इंद्रियाणि प्रमाथीनि हरन्ति प्रसभं मनः तानि सर्वाणि संयम्य युक्त आसीत मत्परः वशे हि यस्य इंद्रियाणि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता। ध्यायतो विषया पुंसा संगस्तेषु जायते संगा संजायते कामा कामा क्रोध विजायते क्रोधाद् भवति सम्मोहा सम्मोहात् स्मृति विभ्रमः स्मृतिभ्रंशात् बुद्धिनाशो बुद्धिनाशात् प्रणश्यति। राग द्वेष विमुक्तैस्तु विषयान् इन्द्रियैश्चरन् आत्मवश्ये विधेयात्मा प्रसादम् अधिगच्छति। प्रसादे सर्व दुःखानां हानि अस्योपजायते। प्रसन्न चेतसो यासु बुद्धि पर्यवतिष्ठति। नास्ति बुद्धिरव्युक्तस्य न च युक्तस्य भावना न चावयतः शांति अशान्तस्य कुतो सुखम्। इंद्रियाणां हि चरतां यन्मनो अनुविधेयते तदस्य हरति प्रज्ञां वायुर्नावमिवाम्भसि। तस्माद्यस्य महाबाहो निगृहीतानि सर्वशः इंद्रियाणि इंद्रियार्थेभ्यः तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता। या निशा सर्वभूतानां तस्यां जागृति संयमी यस्यां जागृति भूतानि स निशा पश्यतो मुनेः आपूर्ण्यमानमचलं प्रतिष्ठां समुद्रमापं प्रविशन्ति यद्वत् तद्वत् कामयत् प्रविशन्ति सर्वे स शान्तिमाप्नोति न काम कामी। विहाय कामान् यः सर्वान् पुमांश्चरति निष्क्रियः निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः स शान्तिमधिगच्छति। एष ब्रह्मी स्थिति पार्थ नैनं प्राप्य विमुह्यति स्थित्वास्याम् अंतकाले अपि ब्रह्म निर्वाणं वृच्छति। हरे कृष्णा।
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
People are still coming. I think we start our class.
Yes.
Because I want at the end today, say I start at 7, I'll finish by 7:30. And then 7:30, maybe 15 minutes, I'll take questions. And then after that, I want to show reasons we are not the body, 18 reasons we are not the body. So that will finish at 8:10. 8:10 we have to break fast because we have to go for Aarti. And 8:30 will continue with Krishna book.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gita Saramsha from Krishna to Arjuna. So let us understand what we studied in the previous chapter. We studied there are the 5 reasons Arjuna did not want to fight: compassion, no enjoyment, sin, family tradition, and indecision. Let us see how Krishna answers these 5. Arjuna continues with his difficulty. He says, "O killer of the enemies, O killer of the Madhu, how can I counteract with arrows battle men like Bhishma and Drona who are worthy of my worship?" You talk about Drona and Bhishma, I can worship them, Krishna, but you're asking me to fight with them. How can I do that? I can worship them. You want I'll do arti for them. How can I lift my weapons against them? And in the total bewilderment, now I take shelter of Krishna. This is very important shloka. My request to all of you will be in the same spirit, take shelter of Krishna if you want to understand Bhagavad Gita. Karpanna dosha upata savava prichhami tvam dharma samoda chetaha yashya nishitam brohitan me shishyasteyam sadimam tam prapannam. Karpanna dosha upata savava. We should agree. Deus dosha, I have a fault. So you go to a doctor, you submit your fault. Yes, doctor, I'm having fever. Similarly, we are not engaged in the Lord's service. We are in a feverish condition. We should agree. There is a problem. Karpanna dosha, fault in me. Only noble people can find fault in themselves. Arjuna is saying, yes, Krishna. In the 3rd shloka, Krishna says, Hridaya Daurbalyam. So Arjuna is recognizing, yes, Krishna, there is a fault in me. Karpanna dosha, there is a fault. Upahata Sava, and this fault has totally covered my consciousness. Karpanya means conjuice, miserly weakness has overtaken me. Prichhami Tvam Dharma Samud, please tell me, I've come to you, Prichhami Tvam, unto you. I'm totally bewildered today. What is my duty? I'm confused. Yasheha, tell me what is ultimately good for me. Sam, Nishitam Purutanme, definitely good for me. Shishyatem, I'm your disciple and a soul surrender unto you. Sadimam, please instruct me. Tam Prapannam, I take total shelter of you. So nice it is. So in the same mode, we should also take shelter of Krishna. Krishna, please instruct me. My mind is so weak. I'm not able to fix at your lotus feet. And then I come to ask you, I'm totally bewildered. I don't know what's my duty. Tell me what is ultimately good for me. I'm your disciple, soul surrender to, please instruct me. That the shloka we should speak from the heart in front of Krishna. Then we can understand Bhagavad Gita. With the same mood you have to follow. Here is Arjuna taking shelter of Krishna. So after he takes shelter of Krishna, Krishna very mildly, very gently scolds him. He says, Ashochan anvashochastam pragyabadam sabhashase gatasun agatasun chananu shochanipan. And Arjuna, you are crying for what is not worthy of crying. Ashochan anvashochastam pragyabadam sabhashase. You're speaking like a very learned person here. Gatasun agatasun, a person who is learned when he sees 2 states of body. What is gata and agata? He does not cry. You see that learned person here, the ground, and he sees situation. He is gone and is still not gone. Both are suffering, but any condition of going or not going. Gatasun agatasun chananushotam. Krishna says, Arjuna, you are a fool, number 1. So this is the first instruction of Krishna. After that, saying, Arjuna, you are crying for what is not worthy of crying. Because if you read first chapter, looks like Arjuna is correct. But Krishna says, no, you're not correct. You're a fool, number 1. And then Krishna gives a reason. Why does he say so? He says, Natyevaham jatunasam nattam neme janadipa nachayavana bhavishyama sarve vayatam param. So Krishna says so many instructions. Now, one very important point. Who is this Krishna instructing so confidently? Who is he? When I was a child, I asked my father, who is Krishna? He said, one very nice politician. I was thinking, but then why do they worship him? So many questions come when you are a youngster. And who is this Krishna before we proceed? Now, there are various meanings given for Krishna. Bhagavan word is defined in various ways because Vedavyasa doesn't say Krishna Vacha, it says Shri Bhagavan Vacha. Now, who is this Shri Bhagavan? It is explained in many ways. Two ways I'll take up today. One way is that Ashwar is Samagrasya Vidya Shashiha. He has 6 opulences, Jnana Vijnana. Therefore, it's called Bhagavan. Van means Pajasar, Balvan, Dhanavan. Somebody possesses 6 opulences, it's called Bhagavan. What are the 6? He's very rich. Krishna showed that in the history of the world, nobody showed 16,000 palaces, 1,608 palaces in Dwarka, all rich, very expensive palaces. We don't have one like that today. Oh, he's very rich. Virya, Samagrasya, Virya, very powerful, lifted a mountain. So first thing, anybody attracts attention in the world if he's rich. Second thing, if he's very powerful, people get attracted to him. Yasha, very famous. Oh, this man is so famous. Everybody knows him. It's also attract attention. Yasha, Yasha Shia, beautiful. So beautiful. Krishna was so beautiful. Then Jnana is full of knowledge. Half an hour he spoke Bhagavad Gita. To this day, we are saying that 1 year course you have to study it. I just spoke for half an hour. And then Vairagya, total detachment from the world. Nobody showed these 6 opulences to the degree Krishna showed in the history of the world. Therefore, is Bhagavan. Simple way, easy to appreciate and understand. There's another meaning of the word Bhagavan is given. This is a little difficult, but please follow me. This will solve a lot of your questions and doubts about Vedic philosophy. Vadanti tattva vedat tattva jnana madvayam brahmeti paramatmati Bhagavan iti shabdate. Bhagavatam says the absolute truth is in 3 levels. Advayam, non-dual, but with a 3 level. Generally, when people talk about God, their idea is like seeing a mountain from a distance. You can see only cloudish formation. When you go near, you can see some trees. Better. Still more near to the mountain we go, we can see the bird eating fruit. All the 3 are information of the mountain, but nearer and nearer and more detail is coming. Similarly, about God, the beginning understanding of God is some kind of light. That's it. But more you go near, that is called Brahman knowledge. I am not body, I am soul. Aham Brahmasi, Tattvamasi. That's good, perfect. But it's not the beginning. Many people they say God is there. Yes, He is there. What is God? Some power in it. I understand, appreciate, but that's one level of understanding of God. That God, God, generator, operator, destroyer, all that in there. The next level of understanding of God is Paramatma, the Lord in beautiful form, is situated within the heart of everybody. And He knows everything. All-knowing. Sat, Chit. Chit means knowledge aspect of the Lord. First is Sat, truth aspect of the Lord. Brahman is present everywhere as eternal truth. Second thing, as Paramatma, He knows everything that's happening. Sat, Chit. And then beautiful aspect of Lord Ananda, having sweet pastime in His own spiritual abode. Sachidananda. Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagavan. Brahman referring to the Brahma Jyoti, spread everywhere. Paramatma sitting in the heart of everybody and present inside every atom. And Bhagavan, Krishna having sweet pastimes in Vaikuntha or Goloka with his devotees. Here is the parrot. So there are 3 aspects of God. Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagavan. Just like cloud, then you see mountain, and then you see the activities inside the mountain. So mostly people do not know. So the Vedavyasa, therefore, when he says Krishna Vacha, it doesn't say Krishna, Shri Bhagavan Vacha. You can take either of the 2 meanings I have told you. Now, Krishna, as an authority, speaks very wonderful things. Previous to that, he says, Nattevaham jatunasam nattam neme janadipaha nachayavana bhavishyamaha sarve aham ayam atha param. Beautiful shloka. Now, in this shloka, Krishna talks about, now he is developing it and solving the first dilemma of Arjuna, the biggest dilemma. He says, I feel compassion, Krishna. Among all the reasons, I feel that's the strongest reason. I feel compassion. How can I kill people here? So Krishna says compassion for what? For the body or the soul? Well, we are not the soul. We are not the body. Which one is true? No, we are not the body. We are the soul. Okay. So we are not the body. Then what is the point of having compassion for the body? Suppose somebody is drowning. You're bringing kurta out. The man drowned. What is the use? So therefore, Krishna says compassion is not for the body, Arjuna. Compassion is for the soul. You're making a mistake here. Aditya, please wait. Denasvini yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara prapti dhira satarana muhyati. So first knowledge Krishna gives now here. Body is changing continuously. This is a proof Krishna is giving. I don't think anybody can break this proof. You're not the body or soul. How? You had a childhood body. I do remember. I had a small childhood body. I used to go to Delhi in the bus stop. I could not see the buses. I still remember. One day the bus did not come because of heavy rain. We went on a taxi. Then in the schools, we used to do this. We used to do this. Big little memories there. Once I ran, jumped. You can remember some certificates you have from school. So school days you can remember. But the body is gone now. The childhood body is gone. I don't have the body. I was also a young man at the time, going to my college, playing with my friends, gossiping whole night, in the hostel searching for the room. I remember when I went to the hostel, I lost so many parallel rows. Where in the room? And the ragging in the college. You can remember all that. That body is also gone. But I was there. I was there in the childhood body. The body is gone. I was there in the youth body. The body is gone. I'm not the body. Proof. What more argument do you need? It requires little intelligence. Dehunasmini yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara. We experience 3 stages: childhood, youth, and old age. I'm telling you, just sit down, relax today, just think about your life. You can definitely conclude you were there. But what was there, the body has changed. It's not growing like a balloon. Cells are dying, new cells are coming. What is maintaining the continuity, sir? Within the sun also, 98% atoms are gone within a year itself. What is where the continuity? Neither number of cells, they are dying and coming. Neither within a cell, all components are going. Where? What are you? You're not the body, your soul. Kshetra Gna. 13th chapter talks about this topic. We are not the Kshetra, the body. We are the knower of the body. I am happy. What is happy? Atom is happy. Bone is happy. Muscle is happy. Soul is happy. So people do not understand these things. So in this body, you experience 3 stages: childhood, youth, and old age. Today, I'll give you 18 reasons we are not the body at the end. Therefore, I want to finish this and I'll start. The most important topic today is, are we the body or the soul? If this is understood, then whole Gita is nothing but the dynamics of the soul. Gita is the science of the soul. Isn't it a book of science now? Tatha deha antara prati. Similarly, after giving the body, we'll take another body like that. Already we have seen transmigration. Give me proof of reincarnation. In your life itself, so many times reincarnation is happening. Different bodies are taking one out. Every second, it's a different body. Every second. Herefore, we have given 3 main stages: childhood, youth, and old age. But actually, every second is just like in a movie reel. Tuck, tuck, tuck. If you move it at 20, 30 frames, 50 frames per second, it looks like continuing. Similarly, every moment body is changing because you cannot know, you think it is same. Nayanam chindanti shastrani, nayanam dahati pavakaha, nachayanam kledhiyanti apo, na shoshayati marutaha. You cannot do anything with this property. Not only Krishna introduces the soul, tells us property. You cannot cut it, you cannot burn it. 20 shloka, the 2.10 to 2.30, only dedicated for this. So if you can read, you learn so many things. Then the second Arjuna, see that set of questions are answered back. Arjuna second, I don't think any benefit in fighting war. Benefit? Okay, I'll tell you the benefit. If you lose this war, even if you lose the war, you'll go to Swarga because you fought for a right cause. And if you win, you get a kingdom on earth. So what you're telling, benefit? I see only benefit, Arjuna. Trap. And one more thing, Arjuna. If you run away from the battle, they're going to have laugh on you. And it will be unbearable. For a person who is so much respected, there can be no more painful thing than laughter. Just imagine Arjuna says, gets up from the chariot and walks out of the Kurukshetra, and whole crowd will look at him because he was supposed to be the main warrior on Pandava's side. What will Duryodhana say? Compassion? No. Hey, Darbok, hey, coward, you walked away. And Krishna is saying it will be unbearable for you, Arjuna, because he's a Kshatriya. So Krishna's, and somebody asked me, why such an instruction? Because he's playing the role of a Kshatriya. Therefore, instruction is like a Kshatriya. Kshatriya cannot bear insult. A Brahmana can bear insult. If Brahmana gets hurt, if he insults him, he's not a Brahmana. He's a joker. These are not by birth, these are by qualities. A Kshatriya cannot bear it. Here, Dhruva Maharaj, when his stepmother insulted him, I want a kingdom bigger than my grandfather. That's Kshatriya. Your enemy will describe you in very unkind words and scorn your ability. What could be more painful for you? Arjuna, you want to run away? Please be sure. You will die of shame somewhere in the forest. You'll hang yourself. The shame. Not able to bear it. Better die here. Do some good work and die. Fight for a right cause and die. Instead of hiding and running away. Hato va prapsasi swargam jitva va bhokshase mahim tasmad uttishta kaunteya yuddhaya krita nishchayaha. Either you kill on the battlefield and attain heavenly planet, which I told you, jitva va bhokshase mahim. Hato va prapsase. If you die, you go to Swarga. Jitva va bhokshase. If you win, you get great king on earth, kingdom on earth. Tasmad uttishta kaunteya yuddhaya krita nishchaya. So may question that why is Krishna giving such kind of argument to somebody else? The reason is because Arjuna's situation. He's playing the role of a Kshatriya, therefore Krishna is giving such an argument. So done. First question was Arjuna had was compassion. So the compassion for what? Body. We are not the body. We are crocodile tears. The second one, he says, what is the benefit? What a benefit, only benefit. You, when you go to get good kingdom, you lose, you go to heaven. And then always remember, if you go away, they will make fun of you. 2 are over. Now let us come to third. Isn't it Krishna is answering point by point? Somebody was telling me, I understood what is Bhagavad Gita. I said, did you read Gita? No. How can you understand Gita without reading? You will never learn all this thing unless you read. Then that Arjuna's third concern was sin. This is sinful, Krishna, what you're making me to do. Krishna says, sin. In my service, Arjuna, there is no sin. Neha Abhikrama. In this Neha Abhikrama, in this activity, there is no loss, there is no diminution. Rather, little advancement can protect you from the greatest type of fear. The 2 people fought for Lord Krishna in Ramayana. One was Hanuman. Hanuman, when he was coming back from Lanka, he burned the whole Lanka. Did he say anything? No. Very good. Very good. Appreciate it. There is no sin. Vibhishana left his own country and came to surrender to Lord Rama. In fact, when he was surrendering, everybody said he can become spy for Ravana. Lord Rama said, I cannot say no to anybody. That is so much lovingly. Krishna, Lord Rama never say no. Take their shelter and become a sincere devotee. They never say no. They'll always ready to give us an opportunity. So he says, I will not say no. I will give him a chance. And Vibhishana, whole kingdom told him, Deshdrohi, Kuludrohi, blah, blah, different kind of things. But he still worshipped. So by surrendering to Krishna, people say whatever, you are never a loss. Salpa, rather little service in the path of Krishna can save you from the great danger one day. This is a small rat. He used to eat cherry. So what did they do? So, he saw a lamp which is about to extinguish. It looked like a cherry. He jumped on that thinking it's cherry. It was not the cherry. But in his process, he pushed the batti was about to extinguish. It went ahead and started burning very nicely. So Lord says, oh, so nice. He's doing my arti today. So I gave him phala for doing arti. Then what happened? In the whole process, oil fell on him and he got burnt. He gave his life to worship me. Krishna gave him more blessing. So Krishna is so kind actually. He is the softest person to please. It's only that we are not making a decision to serve Krishna. It's not only that we are not making a decision to love Krishna. He is the easiest person to love. The amount of effort you make to impress some person in the world, from millionth fraction of that, you can conquer the heart of Krishna. He's so loving. It's only we who are so hard at it, not he. Somebody was telling me, a lot of effort we have to do to convince Krishna. You have to only make a decision. Yes, I want to love you, Krishna. That's all. Only one decision. And the Lord is waiting for that. In this world, you do this much for somebody. They'll not even remember. That's it. And smallest offense, you say something, small thing, and they'll take it as so big. But Krishna is reverse. You speak so much against him, he'll ignore it. Do small service, he takes it as so big. Therefore, is fit to be served. Okay. So we had with us 1, 2, 3. 3 reasons are over. I'll take some. So first reason was compassion. And what did Krishna say? Compassion for what? For the body. We are not the body. The second reason was sin. Krishna says there is no sin in service to the Lord. Second reason was rather, what is the benefit? Krishna says, are a benefit and benefit. If you win, you get a kingdom. You lose, you go to heaven. And third reason was sin. Krishna says, no sin in my service to the Lord. There is never any sin. Gave example of, Krishna didn't give here, but we can understand example of Hanuman and Vibhishana. No sin. And fourth, what about samskaras? Just like the father has a role to play, teaching the son to wear dhoti. Just give an example of samskaras. But then, Krishna turns around the whole argument here very nicely. He says, Arjuna, if you run away from the battle, it will be such a bad example for the society that will create irresponsible people. Arjuna was very worried. He uses the first chapter of the word Varna Shankara, good for nothing people who could not take any responsibility. Varna Shankara. Varna means you take a responsibility as a teacher, as an administrator, as a businessman, as a laborer. Varna Shankara means good for nothing. He cannot take any responsibility. So when you run away from the battle, then people will say, yes, tomorrow your final exam is there, NEET exam is there. I'm running away. Why I'm not doing exam? Arjuna did it, no? Abhiramji, wait kari. Arjuna also ran away, so I'll also run away. And then, so 1, 2, 3, fourth. Then fifth reason. Vavasayatmika buddhi ekeho kurunandana bahushakai anantascho buddhayo avavasai. Now, what is the thing? Arjuna was saying indecisive, asamanjas. Should I do or not? I should not do. I'm very confused. Krishna says, when you are fixed in your determination to serve Guru and Krishna, there is no confusion. You are very clear. Clarity comes when you have a goal in mind. In fact, psychologists have also understood this. There are a lot of books conclude you should have a goal. What kind of goal? They'll not tell you. Some silly goal, buy a Mercedes, buy this car. In fact, when I go to colleges, many times students ask me why we should study all this. I said, okay, wait a minute. Do you know who you are? After some discussion, they understand they don't know who they are. Then I ask, do you know what's the goal of life? Whatever they tell goal of life is all silly things. Then none of them are goal. They're just means, but not the goal. I say, you don't know who you are. You don't know what's the goal of your life. And you're asking me why I should study Gita for this. So if you develop a clear goal to satisfy the Lord, then there is no doubt for you. Just like Arjuna here, Dronacharya asked him, what are you seeing, Arjuna? I only see the eye of the toy you have kept there, toy eagle. So Dronacharya is a shoot. He was his pet disciple. So he is reminding him, if you fix yourself in determination, Vivasayatmika buddhi ekeho kurananda. I have bolded the word ekeho, one pointed definition. Wow, otherwise bahushaka, what he called today scatterbrain. Over. Bhagavad Gita is finished. Arjuna's 5 questions are answered. So those of you who want a shortcut, it's over. Bhagavad Gita has been finished now by Krishna. And that's called a teacher. Then that you ask a question and he goes for 3 days. 10 minutes over. Not even would have taken 5 minutes. Krishna answered his 5 objections over. Then there are some more questions which Arjuna asked in this chapter. And then after that, Arjuna will ask Krishna to expand what he taught in the second chapter. That will be third, fourth, fifth will continue. It's the science of the soul. Now, one more interesting thing Arjuna asks Krishna in this chapter. He says, Sitpagnasa ka bhasha, samadhistasya keshava, siddhi kim prabhasheta kim aseda vrajeta kim. 54th verse. Krishna replies, Prajahati yada kaman. A self-realized soul is he who gives us all the plan of sense enjoyment, knowing it to be a hallucination of the mind. We have to reach this platform. And my humble request is, just by chanting the Nama, you can reach it. The Nama will wash your mind. It will give you spiritual happiness. If you say that, tell me some advice, philosophy will come definitely. I'll humbly request you, please start chanting the Nama. Don't delay. 18 days you are in this course. We have the people who are there in previous people who are the admins. They were also with us, maybe 1 batch, 2 batch before. Today, most of them are chanting 6 round, 8 round on their own. It's a simple thing. You give somebody nasha, he'll keep drinking after that. Like in colleges, what they do. First year, nobody will be drinking. Maybe 1 or 2. And then what will happen? How do they make whole hostel drunkard? But 4th year, whole hostel drinks everywhere. Girls may be less, but boys all drink. I think you all agree with me. So what do they do? यार इतना टेंशन नहीं ले, we are taking so much tension. थोड़ा पहले, you'll get some little. It's good for digestion also. They'll play a trick like that. They'll give you little one, 1 cent. That's it. You get addiction. The same way, we are giving some good addiction. I am also playing. When I say 1 round, I know it will not stop at 1. Once you start chanting, you cannot stop it. In fact, that's what happened to me. I was in college. So German devotees had come. This was in my 4th year. I was hearing them 1st year, 2nd year, 3rd year, 4th year. I heard them. I really loved them so much. I liked them very much. They were from Austria. I found them very sincere and genuine. I was very happy in their company for 3-4 days. There was Prithu Prabhu, one devotee, and with his followers. So I went to those boys and I said, tell me what I should. I still remember they were about to go in their vehicle. I was meeting them. I said, tell me what should I do? They said, one thing can you do? I said, tell you what. They gave me a mala. Can you just chant this mala? You have been around, sticking around for 4 years. You're not started chanting. I said, no, I have not started. Can you chant 1 round a day? I said, okay, I'll do it. So I held the mala. And after that, once you hold it, it will not come out from your hand. It catches. You cannot take it out. Just like a bottle of liquor you give to somebody, that bottle doesn't come out of the hand. He gets stuck. Whole life will drink till he dies. Liver is gone, kidney is gone. This you give to somebody, it will not come out. It will get stuck. Then he will keep, whole life he will chant. I'll never forget him. The person he gave you a bottle of liquor will keep cursing him and will die. That idiot is spoiled my life. But somebody gives you mala, you'll always remember. To this day, I remember them. You'll always thank them. So nice it was. In fact, when I went home from college, my mother, father looked at me. Arey, is the mala pakad li isne? Iska shadi kar do. He'll become sadhu. But you cannot take the mala was in your hand only. You cannot take it out. Once somebody hand start chanting, you'll total transformation like that. True. Later, I landed up as a brahmachari. And still I cannot take out my hand. It is so wonderful. This is Maya. Prajahati yada kaman. All the sense enjoyment is nothing but a hallucination of the mind. Manogatan. It's just a hallucination. It just does not exist except in a hallucination of the mind. I'll explain you based on the 15th chapter. Urdha Mula Madha Shaka, 15th chapter. You know, when you jump inside water, you see a shadow of an apple. You're an apple tree, you're a bank of a river, you see a shadow. Say mango tree, whatever. Once you see the shadow of that fruit, you're swimming to eat that fruit. Till the time you reach the fruit, I'm going to eat mango. I'm going to eat mango. There is happiness here. And when you come to eat the mango, there is no mango there. What is there? Water. So similarly, you keep only hallucinating. Just keep hallucinating. This way are you happy? This way are you happy? There is no happiness in the object. We are like a person running after mirage in a desert. Animals runs after mirage, we can forgive him because an animal. Man runs after mirage is not understandable or acceptable. So Krishna is Supreme Father is giving us knowledge. Prajahati Ada Kaman. A self-realized man, if you want to become, give up all the plans. Prajahati. give up all the plans, sense enjoyment. Yes, Charvi, wait. Sarvan Partha Manogatan, they're all hallucination of mind. Atmani evatmana tushtaha. All this happiness is just real happiness is coming from the heart. Sitapragnas, that is called a self-realized soul. We have an example of Bhakta Prahlad, Acharya Prabhupada, 40 years. 26 years he got an order from his guru, 1922. Develop a worldwide movement to teach Bhagavad Gita. He was a young man that time, 26 years. He's 70 years now. The movement was not established. Sitting in Radha Damodar temple in Vrindavan, he has taken sannyasa just to accomplish the order of his guru. Movement is not coming. Very peacefully he is there, writing the books, writing Bhagavatam, writing so many articles, writing magazine, peacefully waiting for when that to happen. And Krishna manifested that when he was 70-year-old in 1966. Praja, it's called Sthita Pragna, peacefully situated. One more example Krishna gives us, Sthita Pragna, Tasya Pragna Patishtata. Yada samaharate chayam kurmo angani eva sarvashaha. Indriyani indriyarthebhyaha tasya pragna patishtata. Very beautiful photograph, correct? What a good resolution you see. Have you seen a tortoise? Recently saw a video. The pack of tigers, they catch a tortoise, can't do anything with it. He just goes inside, they just roll him like a ball, that's it. They can't do anything. So that's how we should be. Maya cannot touch you. If he has to go somewhere, he sees the situation is safe, he takes his head out of the shell, looks with eyes there, slowly moves to the situation, takes legs, head, everything inside. Same way our senses should be so controlled, only for the service of the Lord the senses should be engaged. Then Maya will not touch you. One more instruction on mind control. Dhyayate vishaya pumsa sangaste shubhajayate sanga sanjayate kama kama krodha vijayate. I've collected 27 techniques of mind control from Gita. I'll take it slowly. First I have to cover the 18 techniques of mind control. Take it, this is very beautiful. Dhyayate vishaya pumsa. First thing is contemplate. What is that? What is that? Sangaste shubhajayate. We get attached. Sangha sanjayate kama. I'm yours, you're mine. What is that? 2 days ago, you didn't know each other. What has happened now? It's not love, it is lust here. Big difference is there. Iron and gold look same, but there's a lot of difference. When you want to benefit another person, that's called love. When you want to exploit another person for your pleasure, that's called lust. Be truthful, in this world, we generally see lust, which goes in the name of love. Movies that cry, no? Pyar ho gaya. That's not pyar ho gaya, kaam ho gaya. Don't waste your time. Get out of that useless place. Krodha bhavati samoha. And then what happens? So first, contemplation happens. Then you get attached. Then lust develops in the heart. Then anger comes because it is not satisfied. Some reason. Then when anger comes, bewilderment comes. Then after that, first they say delusion. Another English word, delusion. Don't know what to do. This way, that way, you're like in half the way, delusion. Then you lose your memory. And then you lose your intelligence and you fall down. The 8 stages of fall down, very nicely explained. In fact, this is a beautiful statement of psychology. I was talking to one psychology professor. He said that we can have a PhD on this. So systematic it is. Each stage is very nicely defined. Dhyayate vishaya pumsa sangaste shubhajayate sanga sanjayate kama kama krodha vijayate krodhad bhavati sammoha sammoha smriti vibhrama smriti vamshad buddhinashat pranashati. You can all appreciate so amazing this is. And with that, we end this chapter. A lot of wonderful teachings in this chapter. It's a big chapter, 72 verses. So let us see the main theme. Our first chapter has been 5 reasons Arjuna doesn't want to fight. First reason not compassion. And Krishna says we are not the body. He answers that in 2:11 to 2:30. Then Arjuna says, where is enjoyment for me? Krishna says 31 to 37. He explains the heaven or kingdom on. There's fear of sinful activities. Krishna says 38 to 53. In a service to the Lord, there is no sin. What about destruction to family traditions? Krishna says, yes, be a role model to prevent Varna Shankara. What about I am feeling indecision? Krishna, serve the Lord with full determination. Over. So every shloka in this chapter is dedicated to answering the previous days of yesterday's or previous chapter's question. Then after that, Arjuna asks 4 questions asking for a qualification of a self-realized soul, and Krishna finishes the chapter telling something about mind control also. Okay, Hare Krishna. That's the chapter, second chapter. I know I've gone little fast. I do understand that. See, I'm teaching experience of 20 years. For everybody, if the class has to be there, it should be this much. Maybe some of you will feel I go more detail, but 18 days it will get over. Come more detail is the next 3 months course is there. So be always merciful to a lot of people who come. They are in constraints of time, and then they are in constraint of able to focus for a long time. So I will now take up some questions. And then after that, I will give you 18 reasons we are not the body, which will support the first thing which I explained. Okay, so now let us time ourselves 3:18 for maybe 12 minutes. I'll take up some questions. And then after that, I will start 20 minutes presentation. We are not the body. Hare Krishna.
Chandana, Mithun, you can ask your question.
Hello.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Namaste Guruji. Namaste Guruji. I'm so happy that I could even ask you a question. Actually, I wanted to know, when the soul, it leaves the body, and then does it remember the past, and till when does it remember? Does it remember all the janmas, or is just the previous janma that it remembers? How is it?
We have to show you a lot of videos ISKCON has, teaching video. See, when the soul leaves the body, it doesn't want to leave the body, so attached to the body, dragged out by Yamadutas, they give a subtle body, Yatana Sharira, because for a full account is kept. Sometimes somebody is asking me, why every activity do Chitragupta no other work? I did that. I smoked a cigarette, he smoked a cigarette. You know that? Why is he no other work? No other work. You know, just like you are a mother. Tell me, don't you note down everything son does? Why? Out of love. So out of love, Krishna takes care of everything. And tell Chitragupta, take care. He gives him the power for everybody, notes it down. And then you go in front of Yamaraj and account is read. And Yamaraj says, this person needs rehabilitation. Ready? All kadhais, frying pans are ready. Yatana Sharira, you don't die, but you suffer. You suffer more. Just like if I boil you in a cooking oil, in this body, you'll die within 2 minutes. There you'll not die, but the pain is there. So a lot of work is there. And after that, your desires, based on your desires, the body is made ready and you go to the body. So you got some good bit of experiential learning in Yamaloka. Then you go to the next body. When you go to the next body, there is pain of death is terrible. The pain of birth is also terrible. And it's third canto, 30th chapter, Kapila Muni says, Krishna gives us a memory of last 100 verse. We will show you that video, maybe one of the days, tomorrow, day after. I have a lot of things to show you. Please, I will only humbly request, be part of the course. We will show you so many things. So, and 100 verse memory when he has, at that time, he starts understanding the foolishness of what is. Not one birth. Krishna gives him memory in the womb of 100 verse. And he prays with his hand to the Lord. My Lord, give me one more chance to take birth in the world. I'll totally surrender to you. It's just like every time in the life we had problems, we gave the promise to the Lord. Somehow take me out of this. I'll hold your feet tightly, my Lord, and I'll be sincere, very sincere. Every semester, when they get the result, that's what we plan now. Now only very sincere. Hare Krishna. Who was the person who asked question, Mataji? Hare Krishna. Radha Mataji.
Hare Krishna, sir.
Now, who was the person who asked the question? Radha Mataji.
Yeah.
Huh? What is the name? No, what is the name? You remember the name?
No.
No,
Guruji.
because what
Hare
happened?
Krishna, sir.
They got unmuted. We don't know whether they understood. Huh? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, sir. Pawan Kumar, sir, here.
Boli Pavanji.
Sir, now you show on sloka Sthita Prajna. That is, we should not be attachment to anything. We have to do the work like that. I saw that one line in that Sthita Prajna. You should not be materialistic attachment to anything without any desires. You should do the duty like that. Correct? If I'm right.
You tell. I'm just hearing you now. Tell.
Yeah. So, sir, in that case, if you take this sentence, like if I want to do any normal work, like praying or any doing a normal activity, if I want to give respect to you or learning without attachment or without devotion, how we can do, sir? Because definitely we have to apply our mind. Desirement will be there to finish the work or to do the puja, to do bhakti, or to drink water or something, or to do finish my education system, or to do job, to earn money. That attachment or emotion will be there, no, sir? Without attachment, mind attachment, sthita prajna, how we can develop our sthita prajna in our mind, in our body or mind, without attachment?
First thing you're telling what Krishna did not say. Krishna said, Prajahati yada kaman sarva partham, all kind of sensual attached enjoyment that you're planning, they are hallucinations of the mind. That's what he says. Correct? You understand? What is the plan first? Let us be truthful first. If you're not truthful, there's a nobody can wake up a man pretending to sleep. If you're truthful, our goal is not pure now. Our goal has a lot of selfish interest. That we have to give up. Okay. Attachment comes, that will be second principle. Duty and attachment, always duty is higher. Duty makes a person worshipable. Attachment makes person working after fruit. When you're working for a fruit, when you get fruit, you are happy. When you don't get fruit, you are depressed. So many people are saying becoming psychiatric cases. So attachment is the cause of trouble. That is a separate thing we take. But the point here was not that. What is the point, Krishna's? That all kind of enjoyment we are planning and whole life dreaming. Why is it a child goes to school for 20 years? Ask him, I will become a lot of money, then I will enjoy. So this is a hallucination. That happiness doesn't exist. He's planning for something what doesn't exist. Correct? Till now, I revealed only that much. You are putting words in my mouth. I am not told now. I will tell it. See, I'm going very systematically. No, I have not told that. I'm not told that now. Now I'm not talking about attachment. I'll talk about it later. Now Krishna talked about, yeah. Now don't put words in Krishna's mouth. Now I didn't speak something. I'm very careful. See, I'm very careful now. I'm very careful now. The focus of that Sthita Prajna shloka was, what is the shloka? Prajahati yada kaman sarva partha manogatan. All the enjoyment are a hallucination of the mind, manogatan. It doesn't exist outside, correct? Attachment principle will come later. And because you have asked, I'll tell you in brief, attachment to the Lord is good. That's a fortune if you get attached to the Lord. But attachment to illusion is foolishness. Okay. Now let us slowly take it. Abhi kya hoga na? Abhi theta hai, sin theta hai. If you make me reveal something more, then it will be difficult to digest. So let us, today the main thing was we are not the body, we are spirit, soul. Main thing of today which I have thrown, bomb. This we should try to analyze. Just like the Mataji asked a question, that was, what happens to me? How do I forget? Anna, I am the body or not. Okay. Your concern is very good. Attachment, I give you the answer. Be attached to Krishna.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
No
I will wait for the. I'll wait for the future courses for this answer, sir.
Coming. It's coming. Hare Krishna. Take care. Start chanting Hare Krishna. Krishna will be within your heart. He's sitting. He'll reveal everything before I even tell you.
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir.
Yes. Hare Krishna. Dinesh, Chuk, who is the next person?
Pranati, ask your question.
Yes. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can you please show the screen with the image of the turtle?
Image of?
The turtle.
Ah, you like that?
Yes.
What is the question?
Actually, I wanted to write the English translation of the shlokas given there.
That is amazing high quality image. One is able to withdraw his senses from the sense objects. As the tortoise draws his limbs within his shell, is firmly fixed in perfect consciousness. senses from the sense object. That's tortoise is so detached. It draws his limbs within the shell, is firmly fixed in perfect consciousness. 2.58. ठीक है? Bhagavad Gita 2.5. Done?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Take a snap. Otherwise. ठीक है. Hare Krishna.
Guruji, do we have time to take questions?
Yeah,
There are 6 more.
3 more
It is
minutes.
already 7:47.
3 more minutes. Then I go. I will be ready now on the way I take. Okay. I'll get ready with the presentation. You will love this presentation. This is the presentation I made for students. Yeah. Any
Okay,
last
Dinesh,
question?
you can ask. Dinesh, you can ask a question.
Swamiji, generally people remember God when they are suffering.
Hmm.
So does
Okay.
God love suffering?
See,
Or suffering is made so that you remember God? Generally, people don't remember God in good times.
Hmm, hmm.
And so that is one question. Second is, why should we remember him all the time when he's given us birth to enjoy on this planet?
Acha, you made that. You made that conclusion. You gave
And,
the-
and third is,
अभी तो यार
if
concluding
money
करो।
God,
one by one ना, one by one. अभी इतना question क्या हो जाएगा? अभी तो ये consciousness दिखाना है. ठीक है? I'll answer these two. ठीक है? Thank you. First one was suffering. You know, as a teacher, I tell you something. So we had some sense in that first one. Interesting analysis. It's a life is a learning experience. You can keep learning. See, as a teacher, I tell you, if I find students who are every day studying, okay, I never give an exam or quiz to them. I play the role of a teacher in colleges. And if the students are not studying, every day I have a surprise quiz for them. You know that. Any teacher will do that. Same way. When people are very, very, disorganized, they get regularly, you have to keep giving the exam to keep them on the toes, isn't it? So therefore, suffering will increase if you don't remember the Lord. If you're always remembering the Lord, there is no need to give you suffering. Okay. See, never fight against the plan of the Lord. Never fight against the plan of the Lord. This life, death is there. Once suffering is sitting. Just like you join a college. The moment you join the college, the teacher tells you, there is a final exam. There is so many sessionals will be there, midterm exam. There will be quizzes, there is practical assignment. What a bad student does, hey, mar gaye yaar. Ye kya kar raha hai, teacher? And a good student, yes, sir, I am ready. I know you have designed all this for my good only. The same way, become a good student. But what we do, we remain a bad student. And bad student means he doesn't study. He always, when a teacher comes to, I remember when I was school, I was a very good student. I used to study one day before. One day, suppose you're going to teach that tomorrow, I'll study before. Whole chapter I'll study what is tomorrow's class. And I already understood I'll be playing with it, having such fun with the teacher. Teachers should love me so much. I used to love all my teachers. When I went to college, somehow fell into bad company, stopped studying. A teacher used to come 8 o'clock morning class, and half asleep early with the quiz. He used to look me like some Rakshasa has come. The same way, if you don't fight against the plan of the Lord, accept the plan of the Lord. Death is there, old age is there. In the life, so many sufferings are there. They are there for my good. Okay, accept it as a plan. I can speak more, but then this will go. Okay, you have a beautiful question. Let me proceed with this consciousness presentation. Okay, here we start. I have to stop the recording because these are all copyrighted videos.